My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future cartoon and anime related videos. So today we are talking about Netflix's big announcement regarding Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I was excited for all of 5 minutes, and then kind of disappointed, and then kind of excited again, all at the same time. Giant mix of emotions. Not really sure how I feel about this particular topic, but it is what it is. So basically, the whole situation is I thought we were going to get an announcement about the live action series that we've been waiting for 2 years for an announcement date, and I've gotten absolutely nothing. Netflix, don't give me another freaking Avatar announcement unless I am getting a new animated series continuing after Korra, or I am getting news about the live action series. Because you got my hopes up, Netflix. You got my hopes up so high, so sky high, I couldn't even see the ground. And then I came crashing down like a bomb and just didn't go off and kind of bounced on the concrete and kind of flopped there. That's the best comparison I'm going to give to this whole situation. And the issue is that the Avatar Last Airbender, as you can see on the screen in front of you, is now available in HD on Netflix, which is still kind of cool because now we probably get it in either 1080p or 4K as opposed to the old resolution, because when it came out, 1080p wasn't really the standard back in like 2007. So it's nice that they're probably going to clean up the animation, make it look a lot nicer as well. So it'll be nice to see that too. My issue is I hope they don't do with it like they have done with other shows, where they're going to take stuff out of it, meaning that they basically are going to do like subtle edits, like stuff that maybe was different in 2007 but isn't the same for now. They might take that out of it. But I mean, generally, they're probably going to do very little. I don't really think there's anything, massively inappropriate or completely outdated during that time period during the show. Just remembering watching it yet again. But heck, now you can rewatch it again for the 400th time in HD. So let's just kind of go through this little CBR article that I found today and read what it says and kind of go from there. So obviously Netflix announces major Avatar: The Last Airbender upgrade. Now, I initially saw this as an update, not upgrade, which is probably why I got my hopes up way too far. Led to the confusion and led to me being very angry that we got no new news about the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender series. And that is basically why I am disappointed, kind of, today. So, all 3 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender will now be available in HD on Netflix. So, everybody's all happy. Fans will now have a chance to see Avatar: The Last Airbender in an entirely new light. All 3 seasons of the show will now be available in high definition on Netflix. Avatar: The Last Airbender is now available in HD. So, if you want to see every glorious fiber of Appa's fur, now is the time. The official Netflix Twitter account wrote, and if you haven't watched Avatar yet, what are you doing? Why are you like this? So I completely agree. I mean, some people don't know about the show. Obviously, not everybody in the entire world is going to know about the show, but a lot of people in the Western world, I would assume, know about the show. But if you haven't watched, give it a go around. Watch a few episodes, try to get into it. It's not just a kid's show, it's definitely a show for adults as well. And there's definitely plenty of lessons that Uncle Arrow can teach us throughout the series. So just going down here, yep, all it does is show the tweet. Avatar: The Last Airbender is now available in HD. So if you want to see every glorious fiber of Appa's fur, now is the time. And if you haven't watched Avatar, yep, what are you doing? So all 3 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender became available to stream on Netflix on May 15th, which, yes, it's been out for a few months at this point. Or a month or so, a little over a month. Created by Michael Dante, DiMartino, and Brian, I'm going to butcher his last name, I'm sorry, Konietzko. Avatar: The Last Airbender focuses on the last incarnation of the element-wielding avatar Aang. Suspended in frozen animation, Aang awakens after hundreds of years to learn that the tyrannical Fire Nation has attacked and subjugated most of the world. Uh, kind of like today, yeah. Got them real world problems going on. Definitely a few things we can learn from this. With the help of several allies, Aang fights to free the world from the Fire Nation and his master in bending abilities. Master's bending abilities. So yeah, this article was well, it doesn't take a genius to reiterate the same thing in three different paragraphs. Not to destroy the author of it, Mr. Cooler Jennings. However, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. The show remains beloved, constantly staying in Netflix's top 10 list in the United States. A live action, there we go, a live action adaptation of the series with the creators involved is currently in development. Netflix fans will definitely want to rewatch the series now that it comes out in HD. So, I mean, I've already watched the show so many times. So many times. I mean, I don't remember how many times I've seen the series. I'm going to say bare minimum 10 just because I enjoy it, you know. I'm sitting here bored, nothing to do some days, and it's like, you know what, I'm going to throw on a few episodes of Avatar The Last Airbender because it's nice to rewatch them, relearn the lessons, and learn some new information. And we got a nice little slideshow here. Now, Avatar The Last Airbender will now be shown in an entirely new light. All three seasons will be available on Netflix and HD. How many times do they have to reiterate the same thing over and over again? Netflix officially announced this on Twitter. Avatar The Last Airbender of the Adventures of Avatar Aang. Aang and his friends battle the tyrannical Fire Nation. Now, what I don't know is Korra currently on Netflix? I'll be honest with you, I don't personally have Netflix at the moment. Sometimes I borrow it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I find other ways. Nickelodeon.com, stuff like that has some of the episodes. But I'm curious as if Korra is also on Netflix. I assume if Avatar The Last Airbender is on there, Korra would be as well. And feel free to give that a watch. Some people dislike it, but don't, they're different avatars. Don't exactly compare them. Different people, different storylines, different things. It's still on Netflix's top 10 as of right now. I believe it is. And a live action adaptation, yep. And yeah, there's kind of the intro. There's probably going to be your money shot right there. That's probably going to be the thumbnail of this video for all of your viewing pleasure. I am actually curious. Let's Google this. If Avatar: The Last Airbender is still the top 10, Avatar: The Last Airbender top 10, and you get to watch me do this because I need filler. I need all the filler. Or Netflix's top 10 is what I should be searching. Netflix top 10. So how's your day going, guys? Just hope everybody's enjoying. Oh, number 4 right now. Wow, Pokemon's number 1. That's interesting. But yeah, still top 10. Avatar: The Last Airbender is currently on number 4. F is for Family. I remember watching a season. I think the first season of that. I gotta finish that. That and BoJack Horseman. That was a good one as well. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Avatar: The Last Airbender is coming back in a new light. Everybody's enjoying it. Everybody's watching it. I'm making a video about it. And it is just nice to see it getting all the love and hype. Now, keep in mind, back in 2007, when this first came out, I think this is kind of why more people are watching it now. Obviously a new generation is watching it. I was probably in, middle school, I think, when this first came out. Let me see the exact date again here for you. I'll pull it up on the screen for everybody to watch. And 2005 actually it started, so I was in elementary school. That's how 15 years ago when this bad boy came out. So I was actually in elementary school to middle school when this show came out and the show was on the air. And the internet definitely was a thing. YouTube was around, but it wasn't as popular as it is today with the millions of videos being uploaded. And I think it being brought to Netflix kind of brought it to the masses because a lot of people have Netflix. It's definitely at a price range where most people can afford it, and or other people just bump it off of another. In the case of my college days, where everybody's just bumping it off of everybody's throwing the account around, and everybody can use it. But it wasn't as widely spread. So I can definitely see the reason this is back in the top 10, the reason it's getting a live action, the reason it's in HD, because there are plenty of lessons to be taught, multiple cultures that, they did very tastefully. There's no real discrimination Obviously, they touch on discrimination, but I'm talking about like character-wise. You have strong female leads, females of color, you know, somebody blind, got a monk in there, all different crazy diversity going on, and that's probably why they're redoing the HD, just to continue the hype until they get something for us for the live-action series, which it is going. That's probably going to be extremely highly criticized when it does come out. I plan on reviewing it if it, I should say it when it comes out, not if it comes out. Because obviously I thoroughly enjoy the show, because everybody really, really did not like that movie. Everybody really loves the show. It's getting immense popularity again, and it's going to have to live up to the hype. It's almost going to have to be like a shot for shot at this point. They can add a few new things to it, but if it's not kind of that shot for shot, I think a lot of fans are going to end up being disappointed with it. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Steve Gray, and as always, have a good one.